This year's weather hit Beijing with unprecedented intensity. The city's skies darkened, and what followed was not just a storm, but a full-blown disaster. Relentless downpours caused one of the worst floods the capital has faced in generations. Within an hour, entire bustling neighborhoods vanished under rushing waters. Power lines flickered, sirens blared across the city, and rescue teams raced against time as the disaster grew by the minute. In the northern districts, reservoirs overflowed. Beijing's largest water source faced such a powerful influx that engineers were forced to release water to prevent a dam collapse. However, the discharge sent torrents downstream, submerging villages, farmlands, and highways. Families in low-lying areas had to flee with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Inside the city, the situation was equally dire. Drainage systems could not cope with the massive volume of water. Major boulevards turned into rivers, cars floated like toys, intersections were filled with stagnant water, and buses were abandoned mid-route. Subway tunnels, the veins of the city, were completely flooded. In some lines, water reached the ceiling, destroying trains and electrical systems. Millions of commuters were stranded, and officials warned that repairs could take months. Shops, offices, and commercial centers were heavily damaged. Underground parking lots became massive tanks of muddy water filled with vehicles and debris. Office basements were flooded, cutting power and destroying storage. Escalators in shopping centers became waterfalls, and small businesses lost entire inventories within hours. For many families, years of savings vanished overnight. On the outskirts, farmland was completely destroyed. Rice paddies and vegetable plots were submerged, while poultry houses and fish farms collapsed or were washed away. The losses extended beyond individual households, with local markets quickly reporting shortages and rising food prices.
Dangerous flooding has struck Bulgaria's...
The disaster extended beyond Beijing. In Guangshi, further south, heavy rain combined with fragile terrain triggered deadly flash floods and landslides. Hillsides collapsed, burying rural roads and isolating mountain communities. Rivers swollen with mud and runoff swept through villages, destroyed bridges, and cut off entire regions. The human impact was severe. Many families crowded into schools and sports halls converted into temporary shelters. Hospitals moved equipment to upper floors. Volunteers worked alongside soldiers to deliver food and blankets to affected areas. Rescue teams braved waist-deep water to save stranded residents from rooftops and buses. For many, the experience was a battle for survival, where minutes made the difference between life and tragedy. The economic impact is staggering. Billions of yuan in damages will strain budgets for years to come. Rebuilding subway systems, repairing bridges, restoring power grids, and reconstructing farmland will challenge every level of government. Insurance companies are preparing for record claims, while relief organizations scramble to provide aid. Yet even amid destruction, there were successes. Early warning systems gave residents precious hours to prepare. Rescue teams were deployed quickly, saving thousands of lives because communities responded together. Still, the disaster serves as a stark reminder of the challenges ahead as extreme weather events intensify. Stronger storms and more destructive floods are becoming the norm. As waters slowly recede, Beijing and Guangshi face not only the task of rebuilding, but also of rethinking urban planning. Stronger drainage systems, reinforced riverbanks, and smarter planning will be critical to survive future events. For millions of affected people, the scars left by the flood will not fade quickly. Homes can be rebuilt, roads repaved, but the memory of a city submerged and the fear of the next storm will linger for years. This is a story of resilience, but also a warning. Nature's power is growing, and we must prepare to survive the challenges that lie ahead. Thank you for watching Extreme Weather, where we analyze the world's most intense natural phenomena. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss the latest reports. Please note that some footage in this video is for illustrative purposes and may not fully reflect the actual events. Stay informed and stay safe.
Лилиями свете вас. Людей топит там снизу вообще сильно.
The world changing, disasters are no longer rare, they are reality. You cannot predict the next earthquake, flood or wildfire, but you can choose how ready you are. This channel isn't just here to inform, it's here to wake people up before it's too late. So if you're watching this now, take it as a sign. Don't just scroll, don't just watch, subscribe, learn and prepare. Because awareness isn't fear, it's power.